Hi, I'm DigitalFemme, and thanks for stopping by on this virtual coffee break episode. So today is day 5 of the 66-day video challenge, and what that is I'm focusing on doing one thing for 1 hour a day for 66 days. And I've chosen to jumpstart my YouTube channel with doing this. So I'll be doing one video for approximately 1 hour. I will not be talking for 1 hour, but hopefully I'm trying to get the whole recording and editing process down to just 1 hour, because after all, this is during my work day and I'm taking time out to do this for, like, let's say coffee break / lunch. So last night I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos on best practices for creating really good YouTube videos. And I know I had come across this channel before, Think Media, and I saw them again, and oh my God, they have such amazing content, and I'm really so grateful for that. I watched about a couple of maybe 5 videos, but I found myself really wanting to look at the iPhone accessories for like vlogging, because I really just don't want to like stay here in my little home office, because I'm a remote worker, to always like videotape these things. I want to be able to go out and be equipped just with my iPhone and a really good microphone and, I don't know, lighting if I need to, and on a cloudy day, and walk around the city during my lunch hour, because being a remote worker, you hardly ever get to go outside. And especially me, there's really no reason to. And I know I should really be good at taking walks and taking breaks, but I really need to work on that. But with that said, as you can see, I have lots of like plants, and I have plants even behind you, which you can't see, like everywhere. So I'm hoping that having plants around gives the vibe of being outside, which it really doesn't. So a few things that I learned from Think Media, which I kind of knew already, but I really need to start to implement it, is a dedicated, if I am going to do YouTube channels or YouTube videos indoors, a dedicated like space to do it in. This isn't really so conducive. So one of the things that Think Media had said, I think it was Cameron, in terms of where you want to film, if you were going to film indoors, make sure you have really good space between you and like the background. And they do recommend the further away from the background, the better. But with this, it's honestly, I live in a 400 plus square foot studio apartment. By studio, I don't mean everything is like one big square. No, I have a separate bedroom and a bathroom and a kitchen and everything. I just call it studio because it's rather small, which I like. Anyway, so as you can see, me to the wall behind me is not really the most conducive background for videos. So I'm going to have to work on that, or maybe not. I'm going to need to position things. Now, because I have like a lot of plans, I'm kind of limited. So I'm just going to go with it. Another thing they said is it's absolutely fine to be using your smartphone in terms of YouTube videos, and that's what I'm using right now. I have my iPhone 11 Pro, which I really love. The reason why I bought it is because I wanted a device that was small enough that I could take anywhere, and then I could do everything I wanted to do with it in terms of podcasting, creating YouTube videos, and editing it right in the smartphone. So truly having not just a mobile type of lifestyle, but being able to use my smartphone, not just for social, but for work as well. And so far it's turned out really great. I'm able to Zoom. I'm able to access my Google Documents and work Google Documents through Google Drive. Just pretty much doing everything. One of the things that Think Media put out is that if you're going to use your smartphone for recording videos, it's really good if you can use the back-facing camera, because the back-facing camera is usually a lot better, higher quality than the front-facing one. It's absolutely okay to use the front-facing one. So I just noticed that previously during this video, I was looking over here in the middle of the back of the camera, when I should really be focusing on like the camera lens. But because the iPhone 11 Pro has like 3 camera lenses and 2 little other dots on the side, or lenses at the side, I'm not really sure where to look, if it's a telephoto. Anyway, I'll figure it out, but I'm always going to focus on where the 3 lenses are. It almost looks like it's got 2 eyes and a mouth going, oh. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing for this video. So this 5th video, I'm actually using the back-facing camera. So I'm going to be able to compare like the video quality. So I'm filming 40K at 30 frames per second. In my previous 4 videos, I filmed at 40K, 60 frames per second, but I was using the front facing camera. So I'm gonna see like what the difference is. So I'm still using my Blue Yeti microphone. Now I'm thinking that I want to invest in maybe like a Rode, like clip-on microphone, so you don't really see this. Like, I don't know. So I was looking online last night for wireless mics, or the ones that you can connect to the lightning connector on my iPhone. So I'm not really sold on any one in particular. I do have a few ideas if I want to try, but I don't know. It's still kind of like early in 2020, and maybe something else will come out. There was a company that, I forgot what they were called. I'm gonna look it up right now. There was a company, it was a new company, and they were out at CES this year. I think they were Dear Mics. Hang on, check. No. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So I don't know if you can see the back end of my laptop. So this is like an old laptop. I think I got it in 2014, and it's still really good. It's my MacBook Air, and it's funny, but the first time the MacBook Air came out, I think it was like in 2010 or 2011. No, I think 2009. I was in Munich, and I went to an Apple store, and it was the first time. I think it was the first day it launched, or the stores were able to actually have it on site. So there was a big lineup, and I lined up, and I was able to get on and feel what the MacBook Air felt like, and it was so light because I also had a MacBook Pro. So when I lifted the MacBook Air back in 2009, or was it 10? I think it was 9. It doesn't matter. But it was just absolutely so light, and I was so impressed. I'm like, oh my God. So my point is, I'm looking there. I'm looking at the middle of the camera again when I should be anyway. So the point is, right now, my current MacBook Air, although it is light, it's actually heavier now than all the other laptops that are out there. And this is like, that's just crazy, isn't it? I just love technology. They always like get better materials, lighter, smaller, I don't know. So what I do miss is the 12-inch. What I do miss is the 12-inch. I forgot what they call it. I think it was back then 12-inch titanium Apple laptop. I think I got that in 2004. Yep, I bought it in 2004, and I still have that, and it's still in Toronto in storage somewhere. Somebody's storage. Long story. Yeah, so this is my coffee break / lunch, and I have a window right here, and it's a cloudy day, so even if it was sunny, I don't get the sun until like later on in the afternoon, like late afternoon, maybe 4. Then it starts streaming. I feel like I always have to put more sunscreen on this side of my face, or I just hide. I just try to position this plant. This is my fiddle leaf fig. This thing goes all the way up to the ceiling, and now it's starting to bend. I've had this plant for about 2 years, and when I bought it, it was like maybe 2 feet tall, and it just grew. And I don't know how fast fiddle leaf figs grow within 2 years, but mine's pretty big. To be honest, I really have green thumb. All my plants that I have, they just grow like crazy. And I'll tell you why I feel that they do. Because every day, or I try to every day, I play plant frequencies. Now, what is that? Well, I just Googled on YouTube something about plants, and then I found a whole bunch of like YouTube videos on plant frequency. So they're exactly that. Sounds, they're frequencies, supposedly that help plants in terms of stimulate growth and for healing and making sure your plants are healthy and abundant. So I think I found that, I think 3 years ago, and I started playing these plant frequencies. And especially since I moved to the smaller studio apartment, I was really concerned about the lighting and just the environment, and I was worried that the plants wouldn't really thrive. So I made sure to play it pretty much every day for like a number of months, and I don't know, I think it really works. And the reason why I say I think it really worked is because I gave a plant to one of my friends, and it was this exact same from the mother plant. So basically the mother plant is this pothos, if you can see over here. And I snipped it, and I had one for me, and I gave one to my friend. It was pretty much relatively the same. So the baby plant that I snipped from this one that I have in my house, it it just grew, and it was like long and then when I visited my friend whom I've given the other baby one to, though it had the similar size as the one I kept, it grew, but it didn't grow as big as or as much as mine. And to be honest, mine grew like 3.5 times longer than my friend's. And you know, she has a wonderful space, she has really good lighting, and she's really good at watering and misting her plants. And the only thing I can think of is because I'm playing the plant frequencies. So that's just something I wanted to share. So I know that in my last 2 videos, I believe I made a promise to myself that every single video I'm going to improve something, whether it's lighting, whether it's actually the editing or the content or something. And I feel that I still need to work on content. So I know, at least in this video, I would like to think that the improvement for this one is the actual video quality, because I'm using the back-facing camera. So I'm gonna see. I'll see once I find out, once I start to edit it. In terms of content, they all say, you know, you need to research what you want to say and really know what the end goal is and what you want your audience to get after watching the video or throughout the video, and to create talking points so that you know what to hit and what to say, and every talking point like has an action or a call to action or something. And I'm like, really though? Because so the point of me doing this YouTube channel, which there's a number of reasons. One reason is to jumpstart this channel that I started back in 2008, 2009. I'm still not really clear on when I started it. And I wanted to jumpstart that. Number 2, I wanted to walk the talk because I am a digital strategist. I really believe that video is always the way to go in most cases. So I'm thinking, well, if I want to promote, you know, that clients need to do videos and they need to be on YouTube, on IGTV, then I need to be doing that too. I was doing that before, but a whole lot of things have changed, and there are so many more YouTube channels out there, and everybody's already carved out best practices and everything. And I think Sync Media is really a really good channel. So going back to content, and the purpose of this YouTube channel is really to have like a coffee break. It's really for me to have a coffee break so that I set boundaries, so that there's time in my day to just either eat, which is funny because I'm not going to be eating during this 1 hour that I have for lunch. And it's funny because I call it a coffee break, but to be honest, I'll film when I can and then I'll edit like after. That's why I really want this 1 hour process to just be honed down to 1 hour, where I could just film and then edit and upload all within an hour. And so far, I haven't been able to do that. And I did the video about that, saying video editing a 10-minute clip in 1 hour is like absolutely impossible. So if you guys know of a process or can give me advice on how I can do everything in an hour, like what apps to use, what I need to prepare and everything, I would really appreciate that. So moving forward, I'm probably going to prepare content like every day, like even the night before, think about what I want to say, write out a few talking points, and then deliver the message or communicate. So it's not really going to be like a relaxed coffee break. And I didn't think I needed to do that because this is like a virtual coffee break session. And when you are on a coffee break, you don't research the topics you want to talk about with people when you meet them. You don't have talking points. It just goes with the flow. But I guess this is different because it's not like you're there and I can talk to you. We can go back and forth, unless I do a YouTube live without the chat. Like that's something I had to think about. Anyway, this is my 5th video, and I really do want to be able to evolve to a certain point. I have a vision for that. And most importantly, I don't want to just have this space as always the background or the place where I'm going to be doing these coffee break videos. I want to be able to take my iPhone and go and walk and take a walk and talk and all that stuff. So I'm going to end here, and I hope you guys have a really great day, and thanks for stopping by. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Please, just support me already. Bye.